everybody. Thanks for tuning in to our Friday episode of The Sea View. We have a very, very important and special guest today. This person is the man with the plan. He is the one that runs the show. So I'm so thankful that he was able to take some time out of his schedule to visit us on our show today. Boys and girls, if you don't know who he is, I can guarantee you know somebody in his family. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say he is the luckiest guest we've had on our show so far because he has a Seaview Dolphin that actually lives in his house with him. His son is one of our third graders who he loves so much. He might be one of your friends, so you've got to know his dad. We're excited to have him here to give us some words of wisdom and check in with us. Please welcome my very good friend who I lean on for all kinds of advice and to help me whenever I have questions about my job, Mr. Brian Pruitt, Superintendent of Schools. Hey, boys and girls, please welcome with me our fearless leader of our district, Mr. Brian Pruitt.
Hello, Seaview Dolphins. What's up?
Mr. Pruitt, we're so glad to have you on here. Thanks for taking some time today. Tell us a little bit about how you're doing through this whole process.
I'm doing great. I will tell you, I think that everybody's having their own experiences at home. Definitely there's days where it's a little more challenging than others, but we're making it through. We're trying to stay as positive as we can. And, getting the stuff done in the background with work has been a lot of work for our staff. But at the same time, it's a great way to be able to continue to stay connected with all of our Seaview Dolphins and Belhaven Falcons.
Yes. So, Mr. Pruitt, when things sometimes get a little hectic and crazy and it's stressed out, we like to turn to food. So we've been talking about favorite snacks. So through this, over the past couple of weeks, tell us your favorite quarantine snack.
Not even a question. Goldfish. Like by the handfuls. Like walk by, we have it almost seems like an unlimited supply of goldfish in the Pruitt house. Grab a handful, eat it, wander back through the kitchen, grab another handful. Keep with that sea view idea. I'm sticking with the goldfish.
I love it. Just the classic orange cheddar goldfish or like pretzels or pizza. What's your flavor?
Just the classic. And every once in a while for a curveball, we'll go cheddar blast. That gets a little bit, you can't eat as many of them. You get that cheesy flavor in your mouth, but definitely the goldfish is the go-to.
All right. When you're feeling crazy, you go for the cheddar blast. I love it. So throughout this whole process, we're doing everything we can to keep our staff and our students positive. And we talked a lot about quotes with our students at Seaview and what words and quotes we rely on during this time to kind of keep us upbeat. Is there any quote that you have in mind that you've referred to during this process or you think about when times are getting a little bit tough for you?
Absolutely. I was an English major in college, so I love this question. There's one that I always come back to, and it was something that I got when I was in 5th grade and I was at basketball camp. And it's 10 two-letter words. If it is to be, it is up to me. And I like to use that quote. It's something that's simple to remember. It's 10 two-letter words. It basically just kind of covers everything that we're dealing with right now and everything that we do on a day-to-day. If it's something that you want to happen, then it's up to you to try and get it done. So if it is to be, it is up to me.
That's perfect for our friends at Seaview because I think it's made up of entirely all high-frequency words. So almost every grade level can spell all of those words and remember, if it is to be, it is up to me. I love it.
Awesome.
Great advice. Can you tell us what you miss most about Seaview or Belhaven or just being at school?
The biggest thing that I miss is really like two categories, the students and the staff. It's hard on a day-to-day to not to get to interact with everybody. I love coming down to Seaview. I know my office is at Belhaven and I get to, get in the hallways every once in a while and get out and intermix with the kids and the staff. But I really, really miss that day-to-day. I've been very lucky to get the chance to see people in some of these meetings like this, Mrs. Kerr. But it's the hardest thing about that is, you don't necessarily get the chance to see everybody every day. But at the same time, I'm valuing the chance that I do get to do it. And that's the thing that I miss the most.
So I hope you're saving up all of your Dolphin dollars to get ready to dish them out when we get to see the kids again.
You should see the pile of Dolphin dollars that I have made, run off, made copies of, to deliver as soon as we get the chance back to school. It is literally a stack unlike anything else that you've ever seen.
Good. I'm glad to know that the Dolphin Dollar Mint is still producing during this time.
Well, there's a high commodity for those dollars, so we need to make sure that we keep things going.
That's true. That is true. So I'm going to follow that question up with, what are you most looking forward to when we get back to school and things go back to normal?
Same answer. Seeing the students, seeing the staff. School's in a different venue right now. I know we're doing this whole remote learning thing, but we're looking forward to whenever it is, whenever that situation comes back where we can get everyone back to the schools. I cannot wait to do that. I cannot wait to see everyone's faces and start to, get in the process of getting back in that mode of being in the schools.
I agree. I can't wait. I said it before, but the hustle and bustle of the hallways is something that I dream about. I can't wait to get back to that. Tell us something that we may not know about you.
This is a great question. I don't know. I can think of a couple of things. Number one, I love fashion. That's one thing that I love that maybe people don't know. I love the golf, that's something that maybe more people know than I would think. But one thing is, I grew up in Linwood. That my parents still live here. We moved here when I was very little. I was just over a year old when my parents bought a house here, and I've lived here all that time. So that's a little something that not everybody knows about me.
Awesome. Have you got to hit the links yet? Now they open the golf courses?
I have not. I'm still waiting to get back out there. I will tell you though, part of my physical activity that I try to do every week is I go out in the backyard and I practice swinging the golf club. So I'm not hitting any golf balls, not launching any balls into someone else's yard, just practicing that swing, trying to keep those things moving. It's tough when you don't get to do an activity that you love as much as you would like, but at the same time, I'm stealing the chance to get to spend some time at home as a physical activity to practice that golf swing.
Good. That leads me right to my next question, which I have to laugh about when I ask you, because I know how hard behind the scenes you've been working. But what are you doing with some of your extra, I shouldn't say free time, but some of your time at home?
Well, look, I'm going to be honest. I think that the amount of work that's coming through right now is entirely it's different, and it's certainly long hours. But some of the things that I've been doing at home, I have been reading, which is very important. I'm trying to stress that to my kids. So I think it's important that we keep everyone on that idea that if you have some free time, definitely read. I've built a couple of Legos with my kids, which is cool. And I've done some painting around the house, which is cool. So I love to paint. I guess that would go back to your other question. Not necessarily paint like rooms and paint like garage doors, but artwork paint, like canvas painting.
Awesome. I know that I have to give Ian a shout out for building all those Legos and doing some STEAM at home.
That's right. It's like a Lego factory. One of the things we loved to watch on TV was Lego Masters, which was really cool to watch. So, I think that's a great activity to do. It has like a foundation in STEM, but at the same time, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it's like a 3D puzzle in a lot of ways, which is cool.
Yeah, awesome. Miss Matro would be proud. Last question for you. From September until now, give us one of your favorite moments at Seaview so far this year.
All right. This is a throwback. This takes us way back, but I'm gonna take us all the way back to September. to Say Hello Week. And I think that was one of my best memories. Specifically, I think it was the day that we had the mainland band that came down and played as the kids came into the building. I just thought that was awesome. We were able to do it one day at Seaview and one day at Bellhaven. It is one of the best memories that I have so far this school year. But there's so many others that are filtered through. That one just sticks out right now for that question.
Yeah, who doesn't love to wake up with a drum line at 8:30 in the morning every morning?
If there was anyone that didn't, they love it now because the entire city got the chance to hear those drums, and it was awesome.
That's so true. All right, Mr. Pruitt, I really appreciate you jumping on with us. I know the kids are going to be excited to see you. I know you're a busy man, so it means a lot that you took the time out to come join us on the Sea View. Have a good day.
Thanks, Mrs. Kerr. Fins up, everybody.
Bye.